I want to give an update as to what's going on in my family. Abby had a open abdominal surgery in March.
I didn't get to see the operating room.
You're too sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Her doctor encouraged her to avoid lifting Raelynn as much as possible for the rest of her life. She does still occasionally lift her, of course, especially like lifting her legs when changing diapers and that kind of thing. But even that changed last Thursday when she tripped and broke her arm. We found out that she does not have to wear a cast because it did not displace any of her bones. But once again, that means that her ability to help with Raylynn's diapers, bath time, repositioning, pushing her wheelchair, and just normal household activities has been limited even more. So that brings us to Raelynn. I want to show you a picture of what Raylynn's spine currently looks like. Over a year ago, we talked with doctors about her probably needing spine surgery at some point. They were a little unsure at that point how soon she needed it, but long story short, it's been causing her more and more pain these last few months, and it will likely only cause her more pain as time goes by. Basically, in the last 3 months, her spine has curved an additional 20 degrees, and if left unchecked, it will only get worse. We can tell every month that goes by that she's in more and more pain, and one of the hardest parts about caring for Raelynn is watching her feel bad. So she needs surgery very badly. We're hopeful, though, that her spine surgery will make her feel much, much better. But because of COVID-19, the surgery calendar was backed up, and November 11th was the soonest that they could possibly get her scheduled for surgery. So that's when we have surgery scheduled for, November 11th. And in our opinion, it can't come soon enough. One of the biggest concerns until then is that if she gets any sickness whatsoever, it could cause them to have to reschedule her surgery, and she would have to wait an additional 3 months. We don't want to think about how much worse her condition would get if we had to delay surgery, even just 3 more months. This constant pain that we're seeing Raelynn dealing with in light of this important surgery that we can't have delayed is the main reason my family has been extremely cautious about germs, exposures to sicknesses, and all these kinds of things over the last few months. So as we sit in the year 2020, like you, with a few more disappointments than were expected, we know that God is good, and although our circumstances are not the best, I can honestly say that 95% of the time we have embraced the peace and contentment that can only be given by God. As Paul said to the Corinthians, we are afflicted but not crushed. We are perplexed but not driven to despair. We have been struck down but have not been destroyed. My family is physically and at times emotionally exhausted right now, but spiritually, we're feeling God's peace and strength during this time. My family needs my physical presence in the home more than ever before, both so that I can help more with Raylynn's care, and also so that we don't do anything to jeopardize Raylynn's ability to get her surgery as soon as possible. So at our last business meeting last Sunday night, the church graciously voted to give me the next 5 Sundays off of preaching leading up to Raylynn's spine surgery. This will give us the opportunity to make sure that she's as healthy as possible, so that she's able to have her surgery, the surgery that she so desperately needs. And I just want to say I'm extremely grateful and humbled for your understanding with the situation. I really do thank God for all of you, for your love and generosity toward my family. And finally, I just want to say that I missed you already. I love you. Please keep Abby and Raelynn in prayer, and I already look forward to joining back with you in 5 weeks. God bless you all.